Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and also the most dangerous weapon you carry. If you don't learn to control it, it will control you. It will drive your emotions. It will shape your thoughts. It will dictate your reactions, and it will decide the quality of your life. Stoic philosophy gives us a simple truth. A man is defeated not by the world, but by his own mind. Today, we're going deep into the art of mental discipline, the ability to master your thoughts, regulate your emotions, neutralize negativity, and take command of your internal world. This is not just a lesson, it's a life-changing blueprint. Let's begin. 1. Your mind is wild by default. Imagine your mind as an untrained horse. If you let it run freely, it will wander into fear, doubt, anger, overthinking, and self-destruction. This is normal. The human mind is naturally chaotic. It jumps from thought to thought. It exaggerates danger. It creates imaginary problems. It remembers pain more than happiness. It focuses on what could go wrong. It constantly judges, compares, reacts, fears, and panics. Stoics understood this. They knew the mind left uncontrolled becomes a prison, so they focused on training it daily, the same way warriors train their bodies. Your first lesson is simple. Your mind is not your enemy, but it becomes one if you don't learn to lead it. 2. Not every thought is true. Your mind throws thousands of thoughts at you every day. You're not good enough. They don't like you. You will fail. This is dangerous. You should quit. They're judging you. You can't handle this. Here is the Stoic truth. Thoughts are not facts. Thoughts are interpretations. Most thoughts are just noise, random mental storms, fears that never happen, memories that hurt you today, imagined conversations, fake predictions. The moment you stop believing everything your mind says, you start gaining control over it. You can observe thoughts without obeying them. You can choose which thoughts deserve attention. You can treat thoughts like clouds passing by, not commands you must follow. This is mental freedom. 3. The Stoic rule: control the inner, ignore the outer. Stoicism teaches one of the most powerful principles ever discovered. Control your mind, your actions, your decisions, your reactions. Ignore other people, external events, outcomes, judgments, situations. This rule alone can transform your life. You cannot control the past, the future, other people, mistakes, outcomes, circumstances, opinions, everything that is outside your mind. But you can control how you think, how you react, how you speak, how you interpret situations, how you respond to challenges, how you manage emotions, how you shape your inner world. When your focus shifts from external chaos to internal mastery, your mind becomes stronger, calmer, more disciplined, and no one, not people, not stress, not circumstances, can shake your foundation. 4. The mind amplifies what you focus on. Your mind is like a magnifying glass. It makes the thing you focus on grow bigger. If you focus on problems, problems expand. If you focus on fear, fear strengthens. If you focus on negativity, negativity multiplies. But if you focus on solutions, solutions appear. If you focus on gratitude, gratitude expands. If you focus on opportunities, opportunities become visible. This is not magic, it is psychology. Your mind follows your attention. Stoics knew this, so they trained themselves to focus only on what empowers them. They refused to give attention to things that were destructive, pointless, emotional, or outside their control. Your mind will grow whatever seed you plant. Choose the seeds wisely. 5. Discipline your thoughts before they become emotions. Every emotion, anger, fear, sadness, stress, jealousy, starts as a thought. If you catch the thought early, you prevent the emotion from growing. But if you let the thought repeat, it becomes a story. The story becomes fear. Fear becomes emotion. Emotion becomes behavior. Behavior becomes habit. Habit becomes your personality. This is how people become anxious, angry, insecure, jealous, or negative. Not from one big event, but from small repeated thoughts. Stoic practice. Observe your thoughts before they turn into emotions. Replace harmful thoughts before they become destructive. Interrupt negative cycles before they consume you. This is the art of mental discipline. 6. Train your mind the way athletes train their bodies. Mental strength isn't a one-time decision. It is built through repeated practice. Stoics practiced mental training daily. Here are their methods. A morning mental rehearsal. Before starting the day, they imagined challenges they might face. Someone being rude. Unexpected problems. Emotional shocks. Disappointments. Delays. Losses. Discomfort. And they prepared their mind ahead of time. This is why they were unshakable. Nothing surprised them. Evening reflection. At night, they reviewed their day. Where did I react instead of respond? Where did I lose control? What triggered me? What could I improve tomorrow? This built daily mental improvement. Focus on what's in your control. They constantly asked, is this under my control? If not, they dropped it instantly. Silence. Silence was their mental gym. It sharpened awareness. It calmed emotions. It reset their mind. Discomfort training. They practiced small discomforts. Cold water. Waking early. Physical discipline. Fasting. Simple living. This made the mind stronger than desires. 7. Stop letting external noise rule your internal world. The world is loud. Opinions, gossip, criticism, judgments, expectations, news, drama, social media. If you let this noise into your mind, you will lose control of your inner peace. Stoics lived in noisy empires, surrounded by war, politics, corruption, and chaos. Yet they remained calm and centered. How? By filtering what entered their mind. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every insult deserves your reaction. Not every event deserves your stress. Not every distraction deserves your energy. Your mind is your home. Not everyone gets to walk inside. 8. Your mind creates problems that don't exist. Most suffering is imaginary. We replay the past. We fear the future. We imagine worst-case scenarios. We assume what people think. We expect things to go wrong. Stoics discovered something shocking. 90% of human suffering comes from imagination, not reality. Your mind will create pain that hasn't happened. Replay pain that no longer exists. Exaggerate problems. Multiply fears. I'd invent danger. Distort memories. Judge everything. Overthink until you collapse. The mind is powerful, but also dramatic. Your job is to separate imagination from reality. Look at what is, not what your mind creates. This alone will free you from enormous suffering. 9. Don't react. Respond. Reactions are emotional. Responses are intelligent. Reactions come from panic. Responses come from clarity. Reactions are automatic. Responses are deliberate. Stoic rule: pause before you respond. That one pause saves you from arguments, regretful words, emotional overthinking, anger, impulsive decisions, mistakes, humiliation, self-torture. Most people destroy their peace in the first 3 seconds of reacting. Master those 3 seconds, and you master your life. 10. Use logic to calm your emotions. Whenever a disturbing event happens, don't let your feelings take over immediately. Ask yourself, is this under my control? Will this matter in a month? Am I reacting or thinking? What is the actual problem? Am I imagining the worst? Is there another way to see this? Why is this bothering me? What story am I telling myself? These questions activate your rational mind and deactivate your emotional mind. Logic is not emotionless. Logic is emotional protection. Stoics used logic to shrink fear and strengthen inner peace. 11. Protect your inner space. Your mind needs boundaries. Just like your home, you don't let random strangers live in your house. So why let random thoughts live in your head? Remove mental intruders, self-doubt, fear, jealousy, negative people, destructive stories, old memories, unhealthy attachments, overthinking, guilt, shame, toxic expectations. You don't need everything your mind produces. Delete what hurts you. Keep what strengthens you. This is mental cleanliness. 12. Become the observer of your mind. Stoics mastered something extraordinary, the ability to watch their own minds. They didn't become their anger. They observed their anger. They didn't drown in fear. They examined fear. They didn't believe every thought. They questioned thoughts. The moment you become the observer, you gain distance. Distance gives clarity. Clarity gives control. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who listens to them. This single shift can change your entire mental world. 13. Detachment, the ultimate mental weapon. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you don't cling. Stoics practice detachment from people, outcomes, opinions, possessions, comfort, praise, ego, fears, desires. The less you cling, the more peaceful you become. Control comes from letting go of things that control your mind. 14. Let your mind serve you, not rule you. Your mind is a tool. Like a knife, like fire, like electricity. Used correctly, it builds your life. Used poorly, it destroys everything. Train your mind to obey you, not to overthink, not to fear everything, not to react instantly, not to ruin your peace, not to chase validation, not to create imaginary problems, not to replay trauma, not to exaggerate negativity. Make your mind your servant, not your master. 15. You become unstoppable when you control your mind.
Here's the final truth.
A person who controls their mind cannot be manipulated, cannot be intimidated, cannot be broken, cannot be distracted, cannot be emotionally defeated. The world becomes easier when your mind becomes stronger. This is Stoic mental discipline, a blueprint for inner power, a guide for lifelong peace, a way of living that turns ordinary people into unshakable warriors. Master your mind before your mind masters you.